Good morning and welcome to New South Wales Health's COVID-19 update for Friday the 7th of May 2021. New South Wales recorded no new locally acquired cases of COVID-19 in the 24 hours to 8 o'clock last night. 5 new cases were acquired overseas in the same period, bringing the total number of cases in New South Wales since the beginning of the pandemic to 5,332. 13,339 tests were reported to 8 o'clock last night, compared to 11,579 in the previous 24 hours. 5,415 COVID-19 vaccines were administered by New South Wales Health in the 24 hours to 8 o'clock last night. This brings the total number of vaccines administered by New South Wales Health to 229,491. New South Wales Health is treating 114 COVID-19 cases, one of whom is in intensive care and being ventilated. A new venue of concern, Nsw restaurant in Sydney's Chinatown, has been identified and advice for others updated as part of ongoing investigations into the 2 locally acquired cases of COVID-19 reported earlier this week. We're concerned that compliance with QR code check-ins at Nsw restaurants were very low. We urge anyone who dined or worked there from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. on Wednesday, the 28th of April, to get tested immediately and self-isolate until you receive a negative result. This also highlights the need for everyone in New South Wales to check in and out of every venue you visit, as it allows us to complete rapid contact tracing when required. A full list of venues of concern is available on our website, which we ask you to check regularly for updates. Everyone should double check whether they were at any of these venues, as we cannot contact you if you did not sign into a venue. If you have been to any of the listed venues of concern at the listed times and you have not been contacted by New South Wales Health, please call us immediately on 1800 943 553, get tested, self-isolate and follow New South Wales Health advice. New South Wales Health was notified Wednesday that fragments of the virus that causes COVID-19 have been detected in the Marrickville sewage network. The catchment takes sewage from Dulwich Hill, Marrickville, Summerhill, Lewisham, Ashfield, Haberfield, Petersham, Lilyfield and Leichhardt. We're asking anyone who lives or works in these suburbs to be especially vigilant to monitor for symptoms. If they appear, please get tested and isolate immediately until you receive a negative result. Given the latest cases of community transmission and updated health advice, COVID-19 restrictions have been temporarily tightened across Greater Sydney. Until 12:01 a.m. Monday, the 10th of May, the following restrictions apply across Greater Sydney, including Wollongong, Central Coast and Blue Mountains. Visitors to households are limited to 20 guests, including children. Masks are compulsory on public transport and in all public indoor venues such as retail, theatres, hospital, aged care facilities, and for front-of-house hospitality staff, except in a hospitality venue where there is eating and drinking. Masks are not required in gyms or other similar facilities like indoor pools or dance studios. Drinking while standing up at indoor venues is not allowed. Singing by venues at indoor shows or by congregants at indoor places of worship is not allowed. Dancing is not allowed at indoor hospitality venues or nightclubs. However, dancing is allowed at weddings, but with a strong recommendation that no more than 20 people should be on the dance floor at any one time. And visitors to aged care facilities are limited to 2 people per day. At hospitality venues, the Public Health Order requires masks to be worn by customer-facing staff. Patrons will not have to wear a mask unless you are in the gaming area. We strongly recommend that the community avoids mingling in large groups over the coming days and is careful not to put our most vulnerable at risk. We also continue to urge everyone with even the mildest of cold-like symptoms to immediately isolate and be tested, and to remain in isolation until you receive a negative result. There are more than 300 COVID-19 testing locations across New South Wales, many of which are open 7 days a week. To find your nearest clinic, visit our website or contact your GP. Thanks very much.